Hello everyone. So today I'm going to work on this aim assist system for this game. So here if I keep my cursor like this and right click, you see my aim is automatically adjusted to look to aim directly at this enemy. See, here is the demonstration. So here if I keep my cursor like this, reticle like this, it's going into the middle of the character. But if I keep my reticle closer to the head, it's going to the head. So the aim assist system either targeting automatically to the head or to the middle of the character based on my reticle position, like this. So I have disabled AI for this guy, so he's not going to shoot. So yeah, and this will work with live targets as well. By live I mean the AI enable, not anything else. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is what we are going to work on today. And this project, you can watch all the everything that you see here, how they are implemented from scratch in this tutorial series. So I'll leave the link to the full playlist in the description, and also you can download the full project of this project and also all other thousands of projects that I have done, of course, in my channel from my Patreon page. I'll leave the links to everything in description below. And yeah, now let's see how to implement auto aim system or aim assist system today. Okay, so this is what I have right now. Let's say if I equip and aim, even if I am aiming very close to the enemy, there is no aim assist whatsoever. So that's what I want to solve now. So for that, let me show you. This is the player character, which is a child of this ALS anime character, and here I have an event called toggle aim. So this is the event, basically controls aim down, aim on and off behavior. So basically this, if I right click, I go into the aiming mode. If I right click again, I zoom out like this. All right, so I think if I want to implement an aim assist mode, the most basic mode, I will have to do something here. So I'll add a new event called a custom event. Well, maybe let's just make it a function for now. If needed, let's convert this into a event later on. First here I'll add aim assist. Now this should be only applied if we are the player character. So is player controlled? You need to check that. And also it would be better if we have a variable that says aim assist is enabled. So that could be either in player controller or in the character itself, but for now I'll add it here. Aim assist enabled. So later on you can connect this to a UI where you have a toggle to enable and disable a message. For now I'll just keep it enabled. Maybe in upcoming episodes we will look into those aspects as well. Right, now here another branch. Oh, I could do a AND as well. Yeah, assist enabled, so we don't need another branch. Okay, and then how do we do aim assist? For that I am planning to have do a line trace. We can do this multi-line trace for object, and starting point should be my camera. So get player camera manager, get camera location, and that's the start point, and endpoint should be whatever the location that I am targeting. So for that I have a function already created, get target location, and here we have the target. So basically, let me show this actually. So this is also again if the player controlled. Here we have this get target location implemented in my player controller. The reason is because I have two modes in this project, third person mode and the top down mode. So depending on the mode, the target location, the way we get the target location is different. So that's why I have it. So I'll show that as well. Where is it? The target location. Okay. Now here actually I noticed a problem. This is wrong. If we don't hit anything, we should actually return this endpoint. So basically this is for what we do here is from the camera directly forward we do a line trace and return the location of the hit, and if the hit location is, if there is no hit, we just return the endpoint of the trace that we do. So yeah, that's basically all to it. So now here I'm using that as the end. Now for this multi-line trace for objects, I'll make the object type. I only need characters, but here we don't have characters, so I'll use pawn and enable debug type for duration. Oh, this is not the one I need. Multi-sphere trace for objects, this is the one I want. The same actually so these parameters, but here we have this sphere radius. So basically we are doing a trace with the shape of a sphere so that we can identify pawn type objects along the way. So I'll make it for a duration, and let's see if this works. Test this part we implemented so far. I need to call this here assist. If it is working, I should see a line trace. Yeah, we do. See, that's the trace. And for a character, that's okay. Right, now here, now right now I'm worried about having more than one character overlapped with this trace, so I'm just gonna consider whatever the first actor that we are going to hit with trace as the target that I want to hit. So let's have a branch. If we have any hits, then I'll get the very first one, and from this I'll break, and here we can access the actor, and I'll get actor location. So then what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna auto snap my target into this actor's location, so we will be aiming directly towards the center of the actor. So here, if this is true, then I need to, in order to aim at this actor, what I need to do is get player controller, set control rotation. Now to find this rotation, first we need to get the camera location and find look at rotation from camera to this whatever the actor's location, and that's the new rotation. So in this case we don't really consider having more than one actor on the trace detected with this trace, or if this actor is a friendly or enemy, or none of those things are considered. I just need the most basic version. So here, see, I am already automatically aiming towards the character, but we are also not considering their movement as well. Only in the first attempt, we just want to make this work with static enemies. Right, now let me disable this debug type and move this guy a little bit further. Okay. See? Oh, we are hitting the wall. We do go into the, we do aim correctly, but we have recoil as well. Okay, now it is basically working. Now the next step is maybe this wouldn't matter when the target is further away, but just to show you how to do it, I'll do this. If my current aim is more closer to the center of the character, then I will make it auto aim to the center. If the current aim is more closer to the head, I will make it more auto aim to the head. So for that, again here, let's see, we have these interfaces implemented in this ALS based character. So I'll open this 𝐶LM_BPI damageable interface and add a function get auto aim location. I'll put it under damage, and as an input I'll give current trace location. So this would be the location we get here with this impact, with this location, basically where we hit the object with this line trace. That would be the closest point to the actual aiming line of the character, and the return is auto aim location. Okay. Now so for the base character we don't really have a mesh, but all our characters do have a mesh, which is basically has the same skeleton as this default Unreal skeleton. So I need to consider 2 points, either spine 2 or head. And I need to find out which one is the closest. That's all I'm gonna do. So for that, now I added this. Let's implement it here. Auto aim location. Get the mesh. Get socket location. This is the world space socket or bone location. First I'll get head, and then I'll get spine 2. Did I have a 0 2? Is it 0 2? Just 0 2. Okay. Alright. Then I'll consider the distance from this point to the head and this point to the spine. Then if the head distance is less than the spine distance, then head is the closest one. So I'll add a select vector here. If this is true, I'll return head location, otherwise spine location. Right, now here, instead of using this actor location, I'll do this. From hit actor, get auto aim location, and use this location. Now as the trace location, I'll give this location. Okay, now to test this, let me duplicate this character. Put it here, and I'll disable AI so it wouldn't move around. So AI is disabled for this guy. Now here, by aim, see, now we are automatically aiming to the middle, which is the spine location when I right click. If I keep my cursor here and right click, now my aim goes to the head and instant kill. Alright, so that's the most basic aim assist system. I want to work. That's all I want to do for today. But if you want to see more about this system, feel free to let me know in the comments. We can do many improvements to this system, including how to consider affiliations, allies, enemies, and also what to do if we have more than one enemies overlapping with the trace that we are doing in order to determine the aim assist aiming characters. So yeah, thanks for watching, As always, updated project files will be available here for download in the Patreon page. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in another episode. Goodbye.